Reach into my pocket. Read to him the 29th scroll, 6th verse.
Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport, or lust, or greed. Yea, he will murder his brother to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desert of his home and yours. Shun him. Drive him back into his jungle lair, for he is the harbinger of death.
I found nothing in the cave to alter that conception of man, and I still live by its injunction.
Something wrong, Mr. Ventura?
Of course not.
An American hunter is pushing back against her critics after photos of her next to a giraffe she killed in South Africa triggered global outrage.
So that with the giraffe.
Deborah Messing said she was a vile, heartless, selfish murderer.
Social media has brought fresh scrutiny to a centuries-old tradition, trophy hunting.
You're a horrible person, and I hope you die a slow, painful death.
Hunters claim that killing one animal keeps many others alive.
A lot of hunters are definitely true conservationists, there's no question about it.
Oh my God. But as a record number of species face extinction, outrage against hunting intensifies.
Putting a price tag on any animal's head diminishes the value of that animal.
We travel to one of the world's premier trophy hunting destinations to find out whether hunting helps or harms the long-term survival of wildlife.
The world needs to see this is what's happening. We don't get the help, we might end up losing the war.
I was raised around hunting. My family has hunted. I remember when I was little, we would go into the little small mom and pop stores, you know, back home. You would go in and everybody would have their pictures hung up of what they've harvested.
Tess Talley is an avid trophy hunter. Today, she's on a ranch that stocks the grounds with exotic game.
We're on a wildebeest just talking, looking around for him. He spotted us first. The wind was in our favor, but his eyes were not. It's the adventure, a little bit of adrenaline rush, and then there's, you know, that moment, and that's excitement. Everything that you led up to just come together.
Is that light spot? He's that big black spot right in the center of the trees right there. See him? Oh, you have another one in there.
Good. They don't go down easy all the time.
Tess isn't just any trophy hunter.
This is where we take the pictures.
Okay, you ready?
Not long ago, a picture just like this made Tess infamous.
Perfect.
And turned her life upside down.
An American hunter is pushing back against her critics.
In 2017, she killed a giraffe. And in the summer of 2018, the picture she posted went viral.
This is a part of the black giraffe that I shot. Black due to old age. Something that I could take around with me and have him with me on all my hunts. I got the gun case made. And I have decorative pillows made out of him. And everybody loves them.
So tell me about that giraffe. Tell me
delicious.
about that whole experience.
He really was. Not only was he beautiful and majestic, he was good. And we all take pictures with our harvest.
Yeah.
That's what we do. It's what they've always done. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that.
Giraffes don't get the headlines elephants and rhinos do, but their populations are also plummeting. Certain subspecies dropped 40% in recent years and are now endangered. The giraffe test hunted wasn't among the endangered groups, but celebrities with large followings like Deborah Messing, Ricky Gervais, and Bill Maher went after her.
I saw that with the giraffe a couple of days ago. She wanted to strangle her. I mean,
A year and a half later, she still receives death threats.
You're a horrible person, and I hope you die a slow, painful death.
We know where you live and your family too. Enjoy your last moments of life. I'll mount you on the wall, see how you look.
Watch your back. The hunt is on.
Yeah.
I know where you are, and I'm coming for you. It's been hell. I have encountered cameras at my work, following me to work. I've received mail at my home, text messages. The media has hung out in front of my house for a week and a half.
So you haven't spoken out to any media in this year and a half. Why now?
I figured everybody already had their opinion made up.
Can you understand why someone who, came across your photo would be pissed?
Absolutely. Yeah, I understand. It's an animal laying there. Is there anything that you would like to say to me about the giraffe? Like, did it make you mad?
Yeah, it did. I don't agree with what you do. I don't get why you do this, especially when it comes to something like the giraffe. But do I think you deserve the hate? Absolutely not. Is it worth it to you? I mean, given
I'm not going to back
all
down.
the hate.
I'm not going to back down. I'm going to stand up for what I do, for what I believe in, and everybody else that does it as well. That's part of conservation.
It's estimated that up to 80% of trophy hunters worldwide are American, and industry dominance on full display at conventions like this one. This convention is vast, spanning several blocks in any direction. There are over 1,000 or so vendors here selling everything from leather goods to artwork. But the biggest draw is for people to essentially buy the opportunity to go out and hunt a trophy. American trophy imports outnumber the world's second largest importer, China, by tenfold. In 2017 alone, 650,000 trophies were imported into the U.S. But industry leaders argue the biggest beneficiary is the wildlife itself.
The most evil animal killers. Walter Palmer. Walter Palmer is notorious for killing Zimbabwe's most famous lion, Cecil. Using paid guides, they lured Cecil out of the protected park where he was residing, and Palmer shot him with his bow and arrow. Cecil wandered the land injured until Palmer and his crew eventually found him, shooting him dead and beheading the lion. Even though Palmer claims to have no idea who Cecil was, there was evidence that the guides tried to remove his radio collar that was put on him by researchers from Oxford to track his movements. Palmer's representatives are being cooperative with Zimbabwe's government, who are currently trying to extradite him so he may face the consequences of his actions. Eric and Donald Trump Jr. Donald's sons, Eric and Donald Jr., are regular trophy hunters. They actually own their own tour company called Hunting Legends, and one of their most controversial photos is of them posing with a sawed-off elephant's tail next to the dead animal's body. They have also killed leopards, crocodiles, and a bull, just to name a few. Bob Parson. You might not know him immediately, but Bob Parson is the CEO of the online giant GoDaddy. In 2011, Parson made headlines when he published a video of himself killing problem elephants and setting it to dramatic music that you would hear on a bad documentary. He is unashamed of what he did and continues to defend his actions to this day. Kristen Lindsay. Kristen Lindsay made national headlines when she posted a photo of herself holding up a dead cat that she shot with a bow and arrow. After much backlash, Lindsay insisted the cat was feral until her neighbors stepped forward stating that their cat Tiger went missing and that she killed their cat. What makes matters worse is that Lindsay was a veterinarian, thus going against her oath she took for her job. She has since been fired, but no legal charges have gone through against her. Kendall Jones. Kendall Jones is a cheerleader from Texas who has been hunting her whole life. She frequently posts photos of her kills while donning a beautiful smile, which is ironic given that she just took a life. One of her first kills was a white rhino, despite there only being 20,000 left. Jones insists that she's helping with population control of the animals, but that hasn't stopped anti-hunting groups from attacking her. Melissa Bachman. Hailing from Minnesota, Melissa Bachman became the center of controversy when she posted a photo on Facebook bragging about a lion she killed. A photo caption read, "An incredible day hunting in South Africa. Stalked inside 60 yards of this beautiful male lion. What a hunt." People were outraged, and a page called Stop Melissa was created condemning the woman. She is currently the star of the show Winchester Deadly Passion that airs on the Sportsman's Channel. Rebecca Francis. Ricky Gervais made Rebecca Francis a household name after she posted a photo of herself smiling next to the body of a dead giraffe that she killed herself. Gervais wrote to her saying, "What must have happened in your life to make you want to kill a beautiful animal and then lie next to it smiling?" Jan Seski. As it turns out, Walter Palmer wasn't the only one who may have illegally killed a lion. He was accompanied by a doctor in Pennsylvania named Jan Seski. Zimbabwe's National Parks and Wildlife Management Authority have accused Seski of illegally killing a lion with a bow and arrow in April. His guides have been arrested. He has killed hippos, ostriches, and elephants, posing with each one. Sabrina Corgatelli. Sabrina Corgatelli is from Idaho, and she has made splashes of her own with her posted kill photos on Facebook. She was on a legal hunt in Zimbabwe, and despite the recent media storm with Cecil, she isn't ashamed of her kill photos. One photo has her posing with a giraffe and the caption, "I got an amazing old giraffe, such an amazing animal, I couldn't be any happier. My emotion after getting him was a feeling I will never forget."
It's extraordinary video. A lion seeking vengeance for the slaying of his buddy. The video starts with a young woman, rifle in hand, behind a huge lion she supposedly just shot in South Africa.
God, what a rush that was.
Then her companion appears and they pose together.
Get a few shots here for the wall at home, huh?
There's a little goofing around.
Get your guns out. Oh, these ones? Yeah, these ones, yes.
But look, over the hill, another lion is approaching as the unsuspecting hunter wanders out of camera frame.
Right, I'll just check the camera, yeah?
Little does he know, as he fiddles with the camera's buttons, the lion's about to take revenge. In the chaos, you hear a rifle fire, followed by another shot. The lion wanders back into frame. He's unhurt, and the two hunters are nowhere to be seen.